for us. So I'm going downfield, Rich. I'm talking about full speed. I'm talking about 4'4", 265 pounds, going down. And I ran into the head of the wedge, and I buckled the whole wedge. Full speed, him full speed, I'm full speed. I was just a bigger, faster, stronger man. I hit him, and he just dropped. He dropped. They stopped the game for 15 minutes.
Wow.
And I saw them taking his face mask off. I honestly thought the kid was dead, but he had, I think he, I don't know, he might have had a really bad concussion and some sort of neck injury. He never played again. I felt like shit. I felt like shit. I felt like shit. Like whatever, if shit had a feeling, it was me that day. And it was, I thought his life was over. I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to continue playing football once, if I would have been a part of something like that.
How were you
Mentally, it destroyed me.
Were you able to, tough to gain your, I mean, you're a young kid at that time, right? Gain your
Yeah, I mean, I'm a young kid at the time, and they picked him up on the stretcher and put him in the back of the ambulance and rolled him out. Same thing that kind of happened last night. Put him in the back of the ambulance and kind of rolled him out. It was keeping us up. We started the game, which rightfully so. Then we should have started the game because nobody was performing CPR. We know the kid hadn't died because no one was trying to bring him back. Got him up off the field. We stretched out and went back and played the game. But I was torn apart, man. And it was something hard for me to deal with. But they were letting us know every step of the way. So by the time the game was over, we kind of knew how the kid was doing, and everything went back to normal.
Wow. That's unreal, man. That's what I'm saying. There's always the two sides, right? Because you think today Higgins is waking up and it's not weighing on, his mind. It's like that. It's like survivors or remorse, right? I mean, he's probably constantly replaying that play over and over and over.
If Higgins is anything like a lot of guys I know, he's probably at the hospital.
Yeah.
He's probably there, just sitting there by himself. He's probably there just waiting to see what happens. And, and the part of it, it sucks, man. It's not a great situation. But to say he did it, blame it on him, is that's absurd, man. And that's 100% out of line for anybody to say.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we saw some really first-class reporting last night under dire circumstances. And we also saw some of the most piss poor, deplorable, despicable, just asinine thoughts and takes. I mean, I'm not a soft guy by any stretch of the imagination, but you have to have a little sentiment. You have to have a little humility, right? Let's not just say it so all of a sudden it comes back on us. I mean, it's just tone deaf, man. Like it's just, and we talked about this, I mean, and I don't want to make it about him because I don't want to give him the airtime, but you got a guy like Skip Bayless out there who's got a following.
Skip's a fucking soft dick, man. That's what he is to me. Skip is a soft dick. You can't do anything with him. He's a fucking asshole. He said way too much over the past couple months where he's like I said, man, guys, you can't do shit with him. He's a soft dick.